Hi guys, and kaboom! Yes, welcome to the channel. Of course, Root Riders have been nerfed, but don't worry guys, I've got a top 3 Town Hall 15 attack strategy video for you with 3 amazing attacks. And first of all, we've still got Root Riders because they are amazing. So, we're going to check out our first army first of all, then watch some replays. So it's going to be 10 Root Riders, 2 Minions, 12 Valkyries, and an Apprentice Warden. Spells are going to be 3 Clone spells, an Overgrowth spell, a Rage spell, and a Poison spell to sprinkle on top. Clan Castle troops are going to be 6 Valkyries and a Minion inside max level Siege Barracks. We're going to check out the hero equipment now, guys, and attack number 2 and 3 are going to be air attacks. They are amazing as well. So hero equipment, we're going to be using Giant Gauntlet and Rage Vial on the King, Frozen Arrow and Invisibility Vial on the Queen, Eternal Tome and Healing Tome on the Grand Warden, and Haste Vial and Hog Rider Puppet on the Royal Champion. Before we jump into our first replay, just a really quick reminder that on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favourite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is Code Moose, and you do need to renew it once a week. Any support would be amazing. So on to our first replay. All of these replays are friendly challenges against my maxed out Town Hall 16 base, so we can see that they're still strong. So with his first attack with Root Riders and Valkyries, we're going to send in the Siege Barracks on one side of the base. That's going to be our funnel. On the other side, maybe a Valkyrie or 2, then the main army in the centre. Clone spells make this attack strategy really shine with that Overgrowth spell, guys. So get the main army into the base, use the Grand Warden ability nice and early, protect as many troops as you can, and we're looking for an area to use that Overgrowth spell on to neutralise. So we're going to use it on the left-hand side compartment in just a moment, I think. Then we're sending in the Royal Champion on the left. I would send in the Royal Champion a bit later when it's safe to do so. And then try and use those clone spells on either the Root Riders or the Valkyries. One clone spell will get you 2 new Root Riders if it's max level anyway. And lots of Valkyries. So it's really important. And guys, I was just checking if you were watching. I've used the Overgrowth spell on the right-hand compartment, not the left. Overgrowth spells for neutralizing compartments are really important. With this base, the Town Hall was in the center and it didn't really have any nasty defenses around it. You'll see from the other replays, the air attacks, sometimes we need to neutralize other areas of the base. If you've got a nasty core area of the base, sometimes you need to neutralize that. And on the second replay, we'll be using the Battle Blimp to take out centralized Town Hall bases. We won't always be using the Siege Barracks, but max level Siege Barracks gives you nearly 100 housing space worth of troops. That is massive. Anyway, back to the replay. What's going on? We're working our way around the base, and I do see on the battlefield now we have Michael the Minion on the right hand side. Can you see him, guys? If he's there, you know you've got a good chance of getting 3 or even 4 stars. So yes, like I mentioned earlier, this is a friendly challenge against my max Town Hall 16 base. I thought, you know, if we can still get 3 stars against a maxed out Town Hall 16 base, and these are pretty decent bases, nasty bases with compartments, with invisibility spell towers, if we can still do it, guys, then yeah, the other 2 replays against other Town Hall 16 bases as well. So I have to admit the nerf has hurt Root Riders quite a lot. Of course it has, but they were really overpowered. They needed it, guys, but they're still really easy to use. They're still great at breaking through walls, so I don't want you to give up on Root Riders at Town Hall 15. This is a nice attack strategy. Those clone spells, those Valkyries with the Root Riders work really well together. Is it as easy to 3-star Town Hall 16 bases as before? No way, but we can still do it, guys. With a bit of preparation, just thinking about where you're going to use those clone spells and where you're going to send in the troops. As you can see, it was pretty close. The King helped us out here and helped us get 3 stars. So this is a nice attack to use with Root Riders still. The next 2 attacks are without Root Riders, and the next one is really powerful and probably my favourite. So it's going to be 10 dragons, 2 baby dragons, and 4 dragon riders. Spells are going to be 2 overgrowth spells, 6 bat spells. They're amazing. 1 freeze spell, a rage spell, and a poison spell to sprinkle on top. Because we're going to try and take out the Town Hall with a battle blimp, we're going to have 2 Yetis, a Valkyrie, and some sneaky goblins inside that battle blimp so we can take out that Town Hall and not worry about leaving it till later. If you're using the Siege Barracks, I'd say use all Valkyries. Anyway, yes, centralized Town Hall base. So we need to take out the Town Hall and keep our main army away. So we're going to do a bit of funneling. No Siege Barracks this time. So King and Queen on the right-hand side. Just try and check where you're sending them in so there's no single target infernos or anything like that. Then the main army in the center, Grand Warden on air mode, of course. Send in that battle blimp. We still need to use the battle blimp on some bases. Use the Grand Warden ability, protect the battle blimp. Then all of your concentration needs to be on that battle blimp. Put a rage spell down to help the Yetis out. Maybe a freeze spell as well. And hopefully we can take it out. Yes, just. So now we don't really need to worry about the town. Well, we don't need to worry about the Town Hall at all, do we? Because it's gone. But we do need to worry about the center of the base. It's still got a lot of nasty defenses. So I've used an overgrowth spell there to shut down the monolith. And bats and overgrowth spells are amazing. You just need to become familiar with the radius of the overgrowth spell so you know what targets you're going to neutralize. Now on this base I'm thinking I can't send in the bats. There's wizard towers everywhere. So what I did is I put an overgrowth spell down. It neutralized 3 wizard towers there, and now it's safe for the bats to be sent in. Some bases with multi-infernos, of course, they're going to have scatter shots. Wizard towers, of course, they're going to have those as well, guys. Sorry, yes. But I mean, multi-infernos, you've got all 3 of those to worry about. You need to try and use those overgrowth spells wisely. I'd send in the bats sort of towards the end of the attack, 60-70% on the battlefield. Then you can truly see what's happening and where you need to use an overgrowth spell and that freeze spell. I would have thought you'd already used one of the overgrowth spells by now, so you might have one left for the bats and maybe that freeze spell. But there we go, guys. Yeah, this was pretty comfortable, but it was down to the bats and the overgrowth spells. Air attacks are really good, and we do have another air attack for our final replay. Let's keep it nice and easy. 16 dragons, same spells, but this time we're going to have 6 Valkyries and Mike the Minion inside max level siege barracks, because we're not going to try and take out the town hall with the battle blimp. We're going to use the siege barracks to funnel. So the last 2 attacks, you've got a bit of a choice there, haven't you? You've got the battle blimp to take out centralized town hall bases, and now we're going to use the siege barracks to help funnel. Because like I said earlier in the video, guys, siege barracks are great. But some bases, you need to use that battle blimp to take out the town hall. Otherwise, you might get 1 star. So here we go, guys. Maxed out town hall 16 base again. It is a friendly challenge, but this is how I practice. The siege barracks in the corner there, that's our funnel. As mentioned earlier in the video, you get so much value out of max level siege barracks. We're going to send in the king as well, because there's a lot of defenses in that corner there we want to take out, especially the eagle artillery. Queen on the right-hand side. You can experiment with the hero equipment with the queen as well, with air attacks. Giant arrow and healer puppet is really good. You can line the queen up at the beginning of the attack, take out a couple of air defenses or air sweepers, and then you've got a mini queen walk after. It's really good, guys. But for this video, I've gone with frozen arrow, invisibility vial, just try and keep things simple. So main attack there in the center, Grand Warden ups, ground mode. I totally forgot, guys. And this isn't a very good attack, but we still managed to get 3 stars. But yeah, the Grand Warden's on ground mode. We have used his ability, just saving him from that ricochet cannon, but I totally forgot to put him to air mode. Yeah. So anyway, how are we doing? We're trying to move towards that monolith. There's air sweepers there. Air sweepers are so annoying, aren't they, guys? And we're going to send in the bats on the left-hand side on top of the scatter shot. So this is a bit of a messy attack. I've got the Grand Warden wrong. I'm not going to do very well with the bats. They're going to get taken out in a moment. So yeah, this isn't going to plan. This was a bad attack, and I thought, should I try again, film a better replay? And I thought, no, let's just show how bad it can be. But we still manage to get 3 stars. We're going to use an overgrowth spell on the town hall there just to neutralize it. And then the dragons moving through the base on the left. The queen's still there. We need her to go after the monolith, please. And she's changed her mind, and she is going to go after the monolith. And now she's got Diggy with her. So this attack was a bit lucky. But what have we done today, guys? We've got 3 different attacks. We've got the Root Rider attack with Valkyries and clone spells. The second one, we've got Dragon Riders. We've got Dragons. We've got Bat spells. And we've got that Battle Blimp for centralized town hall bases. And then we've got an all-dragon attack again with Bats, but this time with the siege barracks. This all-dragon attack is really good. Which should you use? Ground attacks or Root Riders, or dragon attacks? I think personally with the bats, the dragon attacks are better. You don't need to worry about walls. I mean, you don't really with Root Riders either. But yes, the bats and overgrowth spells, once you can kind of get that working, guys, and understand how to use it, they're so much fun and so powerful. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Remember, you can use code Moose in-game. Remember to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Remember to like the video if you've enjoyed it. And hopefully, I'll see you later, guys. Remember to practice your funneling. Bye.